our boy did it. I'm a wiener. Oh, he's actually dead this time? It's just a bro.
We beat it this time, right?
It's back to its humanoid form. It's probably used up all its power. Speaking of which, didn't the commander's power seem a lot like our hemoanima?
Yeah, weird.
You noticed that too, huh? And it's not like it just has a kind of similar vibe either. It's practically the same thing.
I wonder if we took it from them and they want it back or something.
What makes the commander so special? Wish Sirai could have told us about this. It was bad enough when they were just freaky monsters, but now we gotta deal with the ones that look like us and have the same powers too?
Hiroko, do you know anything about this?
No. I never saw a human-shaped invader back home. In this case, I'm just as ignorant as you are.
So much for that idea.
So, what do we do with this one? We beat it, but it ain't dead yet. Mozokuze.
Zawi?
Is it talking?
Hey, what you trying to say? You understand us, right? Speaking human talk.
Human talk.
Sujupi. Sedudumak.
It's like when somebody says speak American. Like, oh my god.
I think it's begging for mercy.
It wants us to spare its life.
Kabekuk. Tudevose.
Ato might be right. We couldn't understand the commander's words, but its breathing was ragged and its voice sounded frightened, desperate even.
Hurry up and kill it.
What?
Was I not clear? We are at war.
Can we keep it as a
This
pet?
is one of our enemies. That's all we need to know. Trying to understand or sympathize with it is just a waste of time. Somebody kill it so we can finish up here.
But...
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. Step aside.
While I struggled to put what I was feeling into words, Hiroko spoke with a sense of confidence and determination as she approached the fallen commander. Hi, Kitty. I think I'm about to do something bad. Performing a finishing blow on a commander and absorbing their power will boost your skills and voltage gain rate. So it's a positive thing. Okay, I guess she has to do it.
All right. Let me do it.
It didn't let me pick a character. So there's multiple commanders then. You here for the violence, Kitty?
Exquisite.
Sure. Yeah, because she needed more power. Because she saw our boy was more powerful than her, and she's like, oh, hell no. I need more power. Extermination complete. Her Hemomania was boosted. Her special attack is +1, and she gets extra voltage. What just happened? Did you absorb its power?
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I feel stronger now. Sometimes it seems like there's nothing Hemomania can't do. Just what is this stuff anyway? I don't know. I just tried to make the most of it. Man, check out the body. Ugh. It's shriveled up like a mummy or something. Is this what happens to them when they lose the power? Oh, what a tragic end. Don't pay it any mind. The enemies remember that. Why was the commander's power so much like ours, though? Who knows? It's just one damn mystery after another around here, and now we can't even ask Sirai about any of it. Why not? Is he still missing? Oh, right. You were totally out of it at the time, so you wouldn't know. No, what? What happened? It's like this. Ugh. Still got an S. Good enough. I say S like it's a bad thing.
What?
No way.
Serious?
Stop showing me that.
How?
Even though it's like kind of cartoony.
When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad. Who could have done this?
Was it Ato? He's really powerful. He was found in the location where the body was dumped, and he just happened to have a badge. Have half of the badge. He said he found it on the things, but we don't know for sure. It's thanks to the clue that you gave us we were able to find Sirai.
Hey!
I just wish it hadn't been like this.
Huh?
And they were like such straight cuts. Not that that matters, but he has a freaking scythe. But what about the agreement we had with him? He's said we'd be allowed to go home after 100 days. He wasn't even going to tell us the truth about everything. Now we'll never find out why we were chosen or what's being kept in the defense room. I thought you would be against believing anything Sirai told us. I was, but once I saw there was no way of getting back into the complex on our own, I realized there must have been some truth what he said. Whatever he was going to tell us next, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing at least.
Maybe he's got a spare, like, another body that whoever's controlling him can jump into.
If he did, he'd have done that already. Maybe it takes time. Wasn't there wasn't Monokuma just, like, messing with some people in one of the games?
Right, I'm sorry. I ought to be put in solitary confinement for asking stupid questions.
We're basically no better off than we were before. Are we really supposed to sit down around with no one to tell us why we're here and what we're doing? There are not a lot else we can do. We've proven pretty definitively we can't get home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the whole world go to hell.
If that's an explanation wasn't a lie, we never got the chance to hear the whole truth.
Whew, what a pickle. It sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It's been a rough day and I need my beauty sleep. You're part of this too, you know.
And you didn't even do anything today.
A good night's sleep might help us see things more clearly. At any rate, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell you the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady on my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle. So we're calling
it here for the day?
Yes, I think that would be best. I'd like some time to process all of this.
We're done talking then? Sweet. I kind of tuned out for the first few minutes anyway.
I don't know. I got a couple theories running around my brain, but I'm not sure what they're going with. And they said there's how many different endings too, so I don't know if they're like drastically that different or what is going on there. And how are they like determining the path? Is it by how good I do in the battles or something? Having successfully made it through their second battle in defense of the school, we went back to our rooms to rest up. I collapsed onto my bed as I lay there, staring at the ceiling and pondering the same questions over and over. Defend the school for 100 days, then return home. That's what Sirai said. But now he's gone. Was there anyone left to hold up that end of the deal? When our time was up, would someone else show up and take us to our old familiar residential complex? Will I really get to see Karua again? Is that my doorbell? Who could it be at this hour? Like, seriously. I hope it's Ato. Ato. I got to my feet and opened the door, standing just outside a familiar face. It is. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Ato. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got a chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out with the commander at us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe It's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I managed to realize something very important. Sometimes it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against forces that control our destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone, not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome, so as long as we have each other. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's humomania. If we think of it as less of a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, and our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this. I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Just give him a big ol' smooch. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Itio extended his hand towards me, an expectant smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grabbed his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks. I do like the shake and the go for the hug thing. Thanks. Same here. All right. I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Oh, excuse me. I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. Me. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you. We got a new buddy. Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Ato is right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that. That we're not alone. And so our 7th day at Last Defense Academy, the day of our second real battle here, drew to a close. Wow, it's only the second battle. I guess we did, go outside and do some other, training stuff. Ding dong bing bong.
Burn out of troops!
Even with Sirai gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we need to do from now on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Yeah. Pretty good idea. What's up, little man?
Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope they're not frightened. We're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly.
No, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, are you concerned about stuff like that? You really must like animals, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff.
That's cool. I like animals, too.
Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no, that means to have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me.
Dude, you're fine.
Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background, too. I'm good at that.
Just put him over your shoulders and carry him into the thing. Here I thought I found something that would make him open up and relax a little, but his inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Yeah, I definitely feel like he would want a dommy-mommy kind of situation. And that's why I always walk to the destinations in case there is, somebody who just wants to chat me up. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sirai's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I never eaten rice this fluffy before. I think I have some taco rice in the cabinet. I might. I just might. Later. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Is taco rice something different in their area? Yeah.
Does taco rice need to be sweet?
Our conversation was interrupted by Hiroko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Okay. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiroko?
Oh.
It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet.
Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirai barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Ato proved we can't escape on our own. Ato proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrist right across their stomach. Why? Yeah. Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Oh, why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have been something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Sirai could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirai's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Hiriko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping into the conversation so casually I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait. You're gonna do what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirai's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no. Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win a war against the invaders. I just nudge Ato and I'm just like, yeah, you're stronger than her anyway. We don't need her. The war? I told you time and time again that this is war. We can't afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiriko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, might be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now then, I'm in charge. You could rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. I mean, I guess necessarily somebody has to be in charge. If you have too many chiefs and not enough Indians, it ends up being problems. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell announcement. We didn't have a heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Goth mommy's boss. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Hiriko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else would keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. I got plenty of free time, so maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Well, let's go see if we can upgrade anything since we got some materials. Oh, we can talk to him too. Probably worth a gander. Yeah, because it seems like the first time you talk to them, you get a level. Hello. Talk to Ito. Takumi, do you think we could bring the rash nomadic back to the TRC with us? Why? If we had this machine, everyone would be able to eat delicious meals every day. We can't keep such a convenient technology all to ourselves. We need to find a way to take this back for the betterment of society. Aw, he's a good boy. Ito is always thinking of others. I could really stand to learn from his thoughtfulness. Okay, we got calculation and analytics, apparently. Whatever. We'll, go to level up room. See if we can upgrade anybody. Looks like he can. Hell yeah. Okay, so there's like a blue square if you can actually upgrade them. I would like to level up her homicide because that'd be convenient, but I don't know how to get linguistics. Well, let's see if we can do another battle. Nope.
Haven't unlocked it yet, I guess. Yeah, we'll talk to her boy. Or man. Mr. Motorcycle. The design in this hallway is the fucking tit. The design in this hallway is the fucking tits. I love how shiny it is. Okay. He likes the decor here. Talk about terrible taste. Okay. Ding dong and the bing bong. The fucking tits.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at the last Defense Academy drew to a close. Ding dong of the bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops!
It's morning. Hirko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? I don't imagine too much. Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Yeah, she's outside. I'll go talk to her. Morning, Tsubasa.
Oh, yeah, morning.
Huh?
You on your way to the cafeteria?
Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going.
What is that all about? She's acting weird. What is that crazy bitch up to? Not her, the other one.
Huh?
It's just us today? Is she like being mean to the people who won't fight? That's probably what it is. Yeah, real slim pickings, eh?
Huh.
Is it me, or are the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come in here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Why you gotta be a bitch? Huh?
Huh.
Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Nobody who won't contribute to the effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let's up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at the moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiroko got to her feet and left as unshakably confident as ever.
Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? That's madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. Can I just, get some food and take it up to them? I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight may only make things worse. Not like they got an excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiroko said. That's what being all at war is all about. I get you, though. There's such a thing as going too far. I wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. Give them nummies. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We're all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiroko might be planning. If it's been a couple of days since the last attack and I'm starting to get antsy, I prefer not to just sit around. Okay. So if I go to the entrance hall, can I play that game and try to get, points and materials and stuff? You can explore outside the school using fire extinguishers in the entrance hall. You can only go exploring in the morning, as it will take up the entire day. You'll be able to obtain more BP and materials as you explore. For details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Yeah, we'll do that today. You can select a maximum of 3 people to bring exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. I'm just doing general, I guess. You press bleh to go to simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of the skills will activate. Okay. Well, I'll take my boy. We'll take Crazy. And he's actually pretty useful for crowd control, so we'll take him too.
Move out!
Okay, so it's just like a little pick things and process. It's not like the game like it was before.
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I miss you. It's that time again, eh? Hiriko's plan to put pressure on the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What could she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's not nothing too extreme. Punch her in the face. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slept into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at the last Defense Academy. I imagine there's decisions, probably every 10-ish days. So maybe today we'll get a choice?
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine!
Your suit fits weird.
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
If you think about it, 10th of the days already, the 10th of the service is already done.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Cool.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Is he actually going to be there? New facilities, eh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Sirai, there's a chance we could be even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think of it like that. I have to believe. I'll get through this and go home, back to Tokyo Residential Complex, back to Kurua.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and the leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Yeah. Leisure lounge. For our local lounge lizards. That looks nice. Quack. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work could be a negative impact on your health. That's surprising. I guess even Hiriko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What kind of expression did I have? I was not horny, I swear. I prefer to relax on my own, please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiriko would just be descend into intensive training session anyway. Okay. Quack. Nothing of importance. Beach chairs. It's like, I just want to click on everything, but I don't think this game has clickies like the other one. The rec room. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this.
Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore ergos or anything. Lady, stop. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Sirai's not here to tell us how it all works?
Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Itio's reading that one right now. I'm not great with all those big words or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general. Really, I don't even get me started on poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Fair enough. Very self-aware. What's up, my boy? Eto's intensely scanning the pages of the book. I wonder if he figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, the present? What exactly is that? Doesn't look like a machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called the Gift-O-Matic. Okay, so the Monoyano machine of this game, I guess? A Gifto what now? Let me read you the instruction from the manual. True to its name, the Gift-O-Matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1, select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2, insert the required materials. Step 3, the item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. Okay, so there is like gifting and befriending and that kind of stuff, because I was getting worried that it's just going to be like little quips with the characters, because I like to know more about my people. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine, kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. Lady. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually, I feel like those are your gifts. Seriously, it really is extensive. Sounds like a magic or alchemy, maybe, but I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revivo-Matic is just much of a mystery and hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay, I think I looked at all the new rooms. I have access now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what I want to do next. I want to play with the present machine, but okay, I guess I'll walk back down there. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have and we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Go look at the damn present machine, you freaking coward. The rec room has been unlocked, so you can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be attained from treasure chest spaces and through processing the story. But I thought it didn't let me... Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Maybe that's what happened. Dear sister gift box. Freaking creep. Like, the splatter movie, I think would be good for Darumi. So I guess we can make one of them.